Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to CoKo Plays Hollow Knight. This is part 1. I am just starting the game. Naturally, the second I start the stream, an ambulance is going by. Hopefully you can't hear it. So, I got the game launched and ready. I didn't do much. I looked at the options real quick just for resolution settings. Matched things up with the OBS. I noticed that there was a controller options. Take a quick look at what to expect. I think I'll figure it out as I go. But I know nothing about this game other than it's like high-level branding as it's got, you know, the label or tag Souls-like and Metroidvania. So side-scrolling adventure that is Souls-like, which I'm assuming refers to like combat. So I can imagine maybe Hollow Knight is the main character, and you control him, and you fight enemies, and you gotta learn the enemies' attacks and have counters, and much like Souls games. But the difference here being that it's side-scroller, two-dimensional style. Obviously, it's not actually 2D, but just like many of the recent 2D style side-scrolling Mario games, it's like in the spirit of those older games. And I like both. Full 3D games, like the Soul series, Zelda, all those. When you're using a controller and they have a target lock system to simplify combat mechanics, especially where the camera is involved. They're great, but as a gamer growing up playing games in the 90s, this style of game was my jam, and I think as a style they still hold up. That's why they keep making them. I've enjoyed all the recent 2D style Mario games. There's plenty you can do without requiring a third dimension for the camera. Like they're not drawn with limitations as far as like rendering 3 dimensions. It's more because they are able to effectively show distance with the backgrounds and give you depth as a viewer in a way that they couldn't in the 90s so much. Like you had the isometric view for PC games like Fallout and whatnot, and that gave you an illusion of depth, but it was limited to that fixed camera location. And similarly on like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo, there were limitations to how much depth you can show. But nowadays you can show depth, but the advantage to the player is that controlling the character and navigating around the platforming world is simplified because you're mostly operating in like 2 dimensions, spatial dimensions, and like that is just really pleasing. Sometimes like doing 3-dimensional puzzles is annoying. Like it's more annoying than it is fun. And there's like a degree of freedom in the movement that you don't really need, and you can't expect the players to get precisely right. Whereas things with 2 dimensions can be a bit more binary, like you either got it or you didn't, and that's kind of easier to process sometimes as a player. So I'm excited for this game. Like the idea of like a Metroidvania side-scrolling combat adventure game that has like a Souls-like approach to its combat. Sign me up. And I've heard good things about like the music and the I don't know what the story there is, but like just kind of the experiential elements of the game. I don't think I don't need to scale my screen. Everything I got the resolution matching. It's not the high. I kind of play with 19 by 20 resolution for pretty much every game, and I know that for a lot of streamers with more beefy PCs bump it up, and I could too. But it's my TV native resolution and everything, you know, matches with OBS that way, so it works for me. Brightness, I'm not sure, because I got a lot of lights on for my camera for streaming. So sometimes if a game's too dark, it might not appear so in, like, you know, on Twitch, but for me, it might be dark on my TV screen. But I'll just start with 100%, the regular setting. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palaced watch, you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hallow Nest by Monomon the Teacher. Uh-oh, he's been activated. Cool. I like this spiral design, like a seashell or a crab shell. He's got a trusty sword, looking out into the distance. Steel ambulance is going. Something must be going on outside. See, that's what I mean by depth. Foreground objects, middle ground is the character, and background is, like, you know, the background screen. There's a fire truck. Sorry for the noise, but it's okay. Alright, so now I get to, like, try out the controls, I guess. Game by Team Cherry. So the A button. I'm playing on PC with my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And so there are mappings for that. I use that for every game. Okay, so X, the top button, is attack. That's not what was shown to me in the game options, in the main menu controller screen. So we'll see. I mean, I usually stick with the default mappings and just kind of get used to them. But X being attack, which is my top button, is a little odd. So I might, at some point, take a second to, like, make sure all the mappings are correct and that Steam is identifying the controller appropriately. Okay, so that's a pause menu. Let's take a quick look at the controller. Yeah, so what it's showing me is not what I saw. Dream Nail is the top button, which makes more sense. Like, I'm assuming that's some kind of ability that you would use less frequently than attack, which is shown to be the left button, but is not for me. I can't, like, access the remap. How come I can't access, like, the remap thing? Maybe I have to be in the main menu? It's okay, I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll just keep playing. And then this is an inventory menu. Cool. Old nail. So my sword is an old nail. A traditional weapon of Hallownest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. So if it's like Souls-like, maybe they got a similar storytelling through the game mechanics approach and things like item descriptions. I'm going to tell you more about what's going on. And I got focus, which says hold B. Focus collected soul to repair your shell and heal damage. Strike enemies to gather soul. Alright, I'll try that out at some point. And then 2 extra slots for things that'll come later. And I don't have dashing yet. I found myself using the D-pad, oddly enough. Whenever I got like a side-scrolling game, you know, 2D, like old-school style game, I like using the D-pad. It just feels, you know, when you're limited to 2 directions of input, I kind of like the D-pad. Okay, so I can break down doors. There was also a path left. This looks like a little bit more of a secret. Okay, so I'm picking up coins. They're like little rocks. So yeah, this looks like a little reward for exploring. And not just like... Oh, you can attack upwards too. Downwards and downwards. Okay, all directions. Alright, I kind of thought for a second I might wall jump. But it does not appear that wall jumping is a thing. They do show you this, though. Was that good? So my meter up there is filling. I assume that's the focus thing. And I got all 5 of my, you know, Hollow Knight face guys up there. What does that mean? That's let me try pressing B, see what happens. I'm not quite sure what it did. We'll wait for the tutorial to give us like the clear instruction. Oops. Okay, so one of them is, okay, so they're like health. Because I got hit, and so one of them went away, and if I press B, I recover. And I used all of what I had built up to recover that one thing, so I'm kind of curious as to, like, you know, how that works, and I'll learn as I play. Pretty satisfying to move around. Stuff falls on you, and I effectively hit it with my sword. That's great. What is this thing going to do? Oh, God. Interact. Okay. Oh, geez. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Yep, so collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold B to focus soul and heal. Yep. Alright, so far so good. Is it the same thing if I interact again? So, higher beings, these words are for you alone. Higher being. Okay. Yep. I actually didn't mean to do that again that time. I just wanted to, like, jump around and see if there's any secrets. You know, just like with 3D Souls games. The feedback, the animation feedback you get with like kind of orange blood-like stuff coming out of the enemy when you hit them. Kind of makes me think I got hit. I'll get used to that. Alright, so there's up and there's left. Where does up go? Alright, let's try left first. Okay. You can see, I think, an animation of that stalactite that's going to drop. Nope, I was wrong. Kind of thought it might. Finding some early... Oh, wait, is that thing going to fall if I stand on it for too long? No? What's this about? Does the other one do that? Oh, it did. So maybe it's like... Maybe there's a certain way it draws. If it's not going to fall, in a different way it animates if it is going to fall. Why is this one here? I don't know. Was that like a slam attack, or did I get hurt? I want to try that again. And how long do these things stay before they disappear? Alright, so if I jump from here and went all the way down... I didn't get hurt, it just did like a slam. I guess at a certain distance you do a slam. Alright, well there's that thing and there's this guy. The range of his attack is pretty long, pretty far. Okay. The camera just refocused. Now I'm nervous. Ew. Is that good? I'm like poisoned. Oh no. It's like a good kind of poison. I have 2 extra hearts. I wonder what the domain, the idiomatic word is for hearts, so I could use it properly. I was watching another streamer play Chrono Trigger from a cartridge on SNES with an unboxing and looking at the instruction manual. And even as a kid, you know, in the 90s, playing SNES games from cartridge, definitely like the instruction manual was cool, and I looked at it from time to time, but it's not like I read it necessarily even at all before playing the game. A lot of times the games I got secondhand didn't have them anymore. But like that would be a way that you learn like the correct terminology that the game gives you for all these things. The instruction manual having like a picture of the screen with call outs for... Oh! I saw it coming, but I was talking and I was distracted. Okay. I can't get over there to get the stuff. No. I knew they were falling. This over here looks like I can go. Alright. Is there a way to hit that thing where I like don't lose like half of the goodies? Can I make that jump? Can I dash? I don't have dash yet. I'm kind of gonna assume that I could make that if I had dash, maybe. So now I know what death looks like. That's good. And it just takes away one of your hearts. So it's pretty low cost. Just kind of what I expected. If it's called Souls-like, and it's got like a combat focus, then death can't be that big of a penalty. I'm kind of obsessed with hitting things. Oh, Okay, that's just a support. I should be hitting that. Okay, I want to do this again and go over there. So that was not the right jump. Wish I had dash. I didn't jump at all that time. It's really different playing things. Oh, I hit the ceiling. Okay, forget that. Playing things on a stream, like, you know, a lot of my concentration is going into talking and knowing that I'm, like, supposed to be talking and thinking of things to say. It comes with the territory, of course, but, like, it's very different from just focusing on the game. Higher beings. These words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Whoa. Okay. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom. Hallow Nest. Bear witness. Yeah, this jump and attack button mapping is not going to work for me. Cool. I forgot to take screenshots. What's wrong with me? That's half the fun of playing games. Okay, so I just gotta drop down, I guess. Whee! Yeah. Cool light posts, lamp posts. Dirtmouth. Dirtmouth. It's a good name. Nice music. Alright. Listen.
오, 뒷자리.
Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me. I should try and do a voice. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. So his name is Elderbug. Or, you know, he is the Elderbug. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Oh, interesting setup. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Alright, so there's a philosophy brewing to this game. Rest, okay. Oh, I lost my my thingy. I probably should have expected that. I don't think I really needed it, but good to know that that's, you know, you reset all status when you rest. So yeah, so, you know, something maybe poking fun at modern world capitalism. We'll see. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Good names. Okay, so there's like shops and stuff, I guess. Come back. That's the well. I think the Elderbug's right. Like, I don't want to go down there. I just want to live peacefully. I don't want to pursue dreams, wealth, and ambition. No, that's terrible. I already know that. there's a key in here. It's not a stone door with a simple lock. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to go down into the well to get the key. Let me check my stream real quick. Okay. The Forgotten Crossroads. And you can go back up too. Let's go left first. What's this thing? There's like a bug back there looking at me. I thought it was like an NPC for a second. Just a different type of enemy. It kind of seemed friendly looking. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I got thrown off by the hold focus cue. I don't actually need to do it to, like, escape battle. But I will use it to heal. So you can kind of control how much you heal. You, like... I think it's a set amount. Looks like it's a set amount. And there's got to be another way to use that, like an offensive way to use that, so that you know, have like a bit of strategy here. If you do well and don't need to heal all the time, you can use like offense. And if you want to be too risky and like use all your mana, for lack of a better word, focus, I should say, right? It's called focus. For attacking, then you miss out. This archway looks a bit more formal than the other way, so I'm going to go the other way first. I wish I had the sprint. I'll get it soon. Patience, patience. You flying, guys. So they don't, like, see me. I'm just flying on this path. Oh, that's a horrible sound. Is that an NPC or an enemy? Oh, God. Hey, you okay, buddy? I don't want to, like, swing my sword at you. I feel like he's gonna jump out and come from behind me. Okay, this feels like a boss room. Right, buddy? Okay, I don't think I can activate this room. So I'll try and remember to come back. Enemies come back? Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm getting lost already. This is a really cool place. Okay, let's inspect it. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal grooves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths reveal. So they call them, you know, Pilgrim's Way. It's like you're seeking your fortune. Going down towards the city. Verdant wilds and fungal grooves. And then when you get there, all truths will be revealed. Of course, they won't be. Boss? Or elite enemy? Okay. And if I get too close, you clam up. Oops. Curious. Wow, I ran right into it. Do the little things hurt me or what? Seems like it's just the big one. Do they kind of stun me, maybe? Doesn't seem to be, he's really launching it, like, at you. Though it might be based on your position, because this is kind of consistent. No, not really. I don't know enough to make progress with him. Which, you know, smells like a Souls game way of denying you passage through like a, you know, dungeon or open world. Oh, jeez. These things go up? They kind of look like they're on rails. Or, you know, suspension things. Is there anything else down here? I don't think so. Okay. Man, I missed those. Don't matter. I gotta stop falling off recklessly. It's fun though. Doesn't matter. No. I want to get those. Probably not worth it. Don't matter. Alright, so then back up. Okay. So left probably was... So that guy doesn't reappear, or the stash doesn't reappear, and the guy guarding it doesn't reappear. So left was, as I kind of surmised, the dead-end path. Whoa. I'm still kind of like trying to figure out exactly what I'm looking at. Like there's like those, like they look like alien heads, but because of the fact that they're like that oval shape. But these ones have, there's like 6 eyes, 1 eye. I don't know if they're eyes, but 6 small markings, 1 marking, two markings with 2 smaller ones. And then like this giant thing that is like facing me is like a big one. So, what are these things? What am I looking at? Enter. It's like a dungeon. Where does this go? You just wanted to hug me, I understand. That one's got like a snout. Yeah, I kind of figured. Aw, that one's on me. I like the way the lighting adjusts when you're low on, down to your last heart. Did I just... Oops. How many hits does this guy take? I don't have enough to heal. I've been playing it fast and loose. Where'd he go? Alright. Good. Yeah. I'm gonna get hit by one of those at some point. Alright, so I'm still going. I gotta remember that that big dungeon is back there. Where does all this go? Yay. Yeah, I should probably, like, take platforms down rather than just jump into the void. You again. Oh, jeez. I didn't think he was going to go over the spike pit. Alright, you're a different guy. What do you do? Okay, you jump at me. And you take 3 hits. Pretty fun. So those guys are kind of no threat without the horn. Where am I? There's a worm, and it's like trapped and making like a crying sound. They kind of look like they're armored on the front, but they're not. Like, they take the same number of hits no matter where you hit them. Ah, jeez. I should make sure I can get those before I bust it open. Still don't have like dash or anything. Wait. Duh. Yeah, the range of the attack is good. I definitely can't get that without some other thing. Some other ability. Can I break it open though, maybe? No. Love that noise. Just kind of wanted a screenshot. Alright, I've gotten myself lost again. Is this, This isn't the same area from before, though. It resembles it. Maybe it is? This is different. Actually, I can't tell anymore. Yep. It's the same. I'm going to assume that I need to return, like, that small trapped one to this, what appears to be bigger one. Parent-child relationship, perhaps. So maybe, like, if you bust it open, it automatically follows you, and you can bring it back. That's probably the case, but clearly I can't do it. How come I didn't find that exit? I wasn't looking hard enough last time I was here. There's another path leading to here that I just missed. See, streaming brain will get you. You just don't notice as many things. It's good to kill. Actually, I'm at full souls, so what I should do... So this is probably the way they want you to do it, is like heal while you got it, getting to max, and just keeping it at max is not particularly useful, because the more enemies you hit, the less you're getting the advantage from them if you're just staying at max. Okay, let's go into this. Cool. Temple of the Black Egg. Very nice. Yeah, so it's nice. It's like a world with dungeons, like we expect, as you know, from the genre of gaming, but it's created its own universe, and so you know, whatever this giant bug thing is that I'm inside of, it's a temple. That's creative. Right, you have like a sword too. What do you do with it? I feel like you're gonna attack me, right? I was pretty sure you were gonna attack me. I wanted to get a screenshot. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. So what's that thing on his head? Like a mask? And he took it off to talk to me? You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. So, are we like coming from a world outside and going to this one? This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Okay, so I feel like this is going to give me some kind of power. And like temples are going to be where I get additional abilities. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Alright, well, you couldn't figure it out. But I will. Because I want whatever ability this thing gives me. For so long I felt drawn here, so many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist, I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive, this dead world had sprung to life. I wonder why. There's probably something to it. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Me too. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. That's no problem. Though that's no problem. One only has to look around. Okay, so I can get new weapons. Yay! Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end. Many more equipped than you and I. It is dangerous here, I get you. I'm sure they wouldn't mind were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. I took a screenshot of that line. Okay. So, you know, I get gear off of dead travelers. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I mean, they're aware of it. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? Maybe there's like a moth drawn to light element to this, because they're kind of like bugs. Truly a marvel. Is that your last line? Okay. Good times. So that's like a stone egg that had some energy that's not cooperating with me. I wonder if that's because I have no focus and I need to use focus in order to do whatever. It's hard to say. Maybe I'll get some focus and come back. I don't think I've met a dead traveler that I can loot. Wait, the enemies didn't come back here? There must have been enemies the first time I went through that. Yeah, and here too. Now this way I didn't go, so this is new. Are you an enemy? Oh god! That almost hit me. And I feel like I'm outmatched for that guy, and I don't have any soul to heal. You got a massive sword too. Oh god! Okay. I don't need to jump, I think is the key. No, I have to jump to get around that hit. And then he does that. I don't think I can punish that one. I can punish this one, though. I just want to pull you closer for my own. Oh, I jumped right into it. Better at this. Yeah, that punishes you for jumping so early like I'm doing. Okay. It's I think I got the hang of it, but I'm not quite technically proficient enough. So I can go back up and rest just to be safe. Now that's definitely going to bring back all the enemies. But I'm not, like, really concerned about it. There's a lot of similarities to Souls here. Like, even in the way you can just, like, hit debris. doesn't seem to interact with anything else. Trying to be careful. Alright, I guess I don't need to go heal, but I kind of want to go up anyway, since like that talked to that guy and he mentioned the town. Part of me thinks that might be a little bit of a cue. There was nothing over here. There's the key thing, right? The keyhole? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the other thing I was going to say that is resembling souls is that there's enemies hanging out, but if you really want to, like, you can avoid them. Okay, so same message, nothing new. I will rest, though. That little icon on the bottom right, is that like a save? Yeah, okay, so autosave. I don't have to do that myself. Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed.
Madaula.
Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallow Nest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. You get it. You get it. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Yeah, this might have been dialogue I missed the first time around. I apologize for missing that. That is not me. I love exhausting dialogue. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort. Yeah, so like Souls games, all the enemies come back. Oh, don't do that. Alright, so we'll continue going down past the temple. Maybe we'll take a quick peek at the temple real quick. Quick peek at the temple real quick. See if anything changed since I rested and talked to that guy again. No. I don't have full focus, but even with a little, it doesn't seem to be anything different. So maybe that's not it. If I've already fought them, I don't need to like get perfect at them, though, you know, my getting better at combat is definitely necessary for dealing with that enemy. Hey, buddy. And try again. Don't jump right into it. It's easier than the jump one. Then I don't run the risk of jumping too early. Here you are, buddy. I'm going to return you. Hi there, little one. I'm going to bust you open. Hi! Okay, so you don't follow me, but you, like, you know, go back on your own. So now if I go into that room, you know, there'll be another one in there. Alright, so he's like a elite enemy. Protecting that worm thing. I don't think I went this way. I did not. Cool, it's like a crystal cape, like in Souls. So it's not FromSoft, it was like Team Cherry, but there's a lot of homages. There's like an animation that kind of messed with me here. I think it was nothing. Who's hammering? Okay, it's you. I almost hit you. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. That's a good working song. I like how the you know, the song is like about death. So, you know, singing while you're working. About, like, you know, dead family. I love that. Is it because of the work you're doing? Mila. Huh, do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing sometime if you like. Something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So you got like a little bit of a stutter when you're not singing, Mila? That's good. Like Scatman John. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Haha. Grab a pick and join in. That also might be the pick might be a weapon for me. Oh, bury the knight with a broken nail. Bury the priest something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Alright, Mila's my favorite character. So, I wonder if there's a pickaxe for me to get. Is that an elevator? Yeah. Can I go down the shaft? I feel like I don't want to be there when it comes back down. Very Souls-like elevator, too. I don't like the looks of this. Oh god. What did that do? What did that do? Was that a good thing? Oh, let me like heal. It kind of was a good thing because I think I'm getting the focus for it with each hit, like with any enemy. Alright, what if I get like a little closer? Can you do damage to me at all? So you're just free focus? What's the word for it? Is it focus? Let me just check the inventory menu. Soul. Focus collected soul. Yeah, I read it earlier, but just didn't remember. Soul, like, you know, Souls capes. Alright, got to make sure to call it soul. So it's just like a free soul. Okay. Right, you know, as a treat, as a reward for jumping off the elevator. This thing looks like it's going to break while I stand on it. I was right. Okay, but it's supposed to. Okay. So I would like... It doesn't seem to be impacted by swinging, it just seems to be impacted by movement and jumping. But I don't think... Hello, how you doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. Okay, so this is the path. I'll go up and check that like worm thing and see if there's two of them there. Alright, try not to get hit on the way there. It is actually my first stream of it. I've heard of Hollow Knight. I have one of my friends who really enjoyed it, and I've heard good things generally. So I'm excited to play it, but I'm just getting into it. Was this the way? Just kind of like whatever game I enjoy, I'm interested in playing. So now I'll do Hollow Knight for a bit. But I played Hogwarts Legacy before this, the Elden Ring DLC. Alright, this was the way to the worm, not to the... I'm fully healed. Yeah, Elden Ring's awesome, and this game is described as Souls-like, and I can already see the influence. Okay, so I'm gonna need to figure out a way to get you. So you can use Soul even if you're full health. I wonder why that's allowed. There's got to be a reason. Okay, so this is the one I want to jump up. Yep, I was right. So the one I freed ended up here.
Oh, whee!
Aw, and you gave me a reward for it. That's 10 of those things. Thanks, buddy. I will get your other kids back. If I can. Is there this many of them? Or is it just like, you know, you don't complete it? I do it pretty often, but it's mostly just like whenever I feel like playing games. I just do it, you know, to make my video game hobby into more a social thing. There was a ledge there. So, this guy here, maybe I can actually get past him. Thank you very much. Feels like there might be an opening if I can get him to spit as I'm like coming in for an attack. Maybe, I don't know, that's really tight timing. I mean, yeah, it's a challenge, of course. But, like, yeah, that's why I do it, just for fun. I'm not trying to make a business out of it. Okay. Don't know the trick to you yet. Oh, wait. I read this earlier, right? Yeah. I don't think that has any kind of clues to it, just world building. Yeah, I can totally appreciate that. It sucks that, in a way, it does kind of suck that we feel pressure to, like, turn our normal lives into, like, money-making opportunities. That's kind of a disturbing trend in the world. Like, socializing with friends and sharing things you're doing, that's all good. But yeah, the pressure that comes with it then. What else is there around here? Oops. I don't think it led to anywhere, but there's like a little ledge over here. Yeah, this thing. Alright, I don't think there's anything there. Is this a new area? I don't think so. Attacking pushed me back. That's a good thing to learn, though, while I'm still early on in the game. Alright, so that's neither a way down nor up. Alright, so what's that about? No, thank you. I do this for fun. I'm not really looking to do anything to my channel. I feel like I don't want to exhaust this thing if I'm already full. Okay, there must be like an ability or something that you get that allows you to go up here. But I don't have that. I mean, I get asked this a lot on my stream. And so I don't want to engage with any, sort of third party. I just want to play the game and share it. Definitely didn't go down before. Oh. I can go back up. So that little moon that's on the ground is like a accelerate jumper thing? Seems that way. There's another character back here. Hey buddy, who are you?
哦，当这次的。
Ah, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, sure. Hey, nice. So hold the left button, view a map, and then view a detailed map in a pane of the inventory. Okay.
CoKo, look at this.
Oh, and a compass too. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. Okay, so you operate the store. So you're, whatever your name was, start with the C. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at the map. So if I hold it... Oh, lovely. So where's the icon? Okay, so that's the icon for me where I am. And to my left, there's an undrawn area, so I haven't explored there yet. So it's not so much a map that he's made, as like a game map, but that's fine. Let me check out the inventory one too. Okay, cool. So, let me go back to Dartmouth. King's Pass is where I started, got to Dartmouth, and then down is the Forgotten Crossroads where I'm at. So let's go back here. Okay, zoom out is B. Alright, and let's see what other iconography it's got. I see what I assume is me, and then I see the temple up there, and I see an area where left and right I couldn't go further, bottom right I couldn't go further. There's another little spot kind of on the bottom right, a little bit above the bottom right, that it looks like there's a path to the left that I didn't quite get maybe? It's actually tough to kind of say. But the other icon is this thing on the left that's like a jellyfish looking thing with like a pipe going up. That's got to be like the big platforming. No, I just went down that to here. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. Yep. Cornifer, that's it. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. Kind of like me, to be honest. That's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dartmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep? Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Thank you.
CoKo, correct this.
How are you finding my map? I've tried to fill out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. I get that. If you'd like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies from my wife up in Dartmouth. We've set up a little store to help make ends meet. Okay, I think
CoKo, correct this.
whatever the mapping supplies are, I would like to get those. Doesn't necessarily have to be our next stop, but I'd like to get them. Alright, so let's see what the deal is here. If I look at the map real quick, just pull it up with the left button. Is that not me? Because there's nothing below where I'm at. No, that's... maybe it's just the same room. I don't know anymore. I gotta... oh, jeez. I did exactly the same thing again. Naturally. A little bit of a ledge here. Oh, that was silly of me. Alright, I took a lot of damage for absolutely no reason. Oh boy. Worms popping out of the ground. Okay, so that icon is clearly not me. And the face isn't the same. That should have been a clue. That's got to be like the boss or something. It's a very sharp face, whereas mine is rounded and cute. So, okay, so they don't tell you your current location. You just kind of use the map in conjunction of your own spatial awareness to figure things out, which is fine. Like, I think that's reasonable. Maybe a mapping supply will get me a marker for where I'm at, or like the compass thing it said. So that's good. That's good. So I kept going down from the mapping guy. So maybe the guy that, you know, has also like the protrusions, the horns, is a boss. But like the jellyfish looking thing, I don't know what that is. Am I on the bottom of this? Alright, well that's definitely poison. And you're probably an enemy. Oops. Hey, another wormy. Oh, jeez. I I knew it was coming. And I didn't move out of the way. I'll just jump quickly. I don't need to. It's left where it was. Hey, buddy. Go back home. A little bit of a sound like Beaker from the Muppets. Oh, that was silly. I wonder if you could hurt them if you like are on top. Probably not. Because I'm trying to think like how can I get up there? They can't quite make the jump. So there's part of me that thinks like you can bounce on them maybe? Kind of want to like test out if I can kind of do something like this. I was right. Well, that wasn't how you do that. That wasn't it either. Why am I always playing it so risky? That's the mapping guy. Oh, jeez. This goes too. Did I know that? No? I didn't, like, get any of those. I feel like I'm busting open these treasure vaults, but, like, missing all the treasure. Hey, a secret. Okay, where am I on the map? Did anything new change? No? I really don't know what's going on. How can I be this bad at reading maps? I'm so nervous to get hit. Hey, this guy is good for recovering soul. Oh, it trapped me with him. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's it for that. Well, I earned that. Foolishly depleted all my health, had no soul, and entered into a boss. Or at least like an elite enemy. It's gotta happen every so often, right? In a game like this. But that was really fun. And while this is kind of shorter than a lot of my streams for like Hogwarts and stuff, this is the first time getting into the game. And I kind of feel like stopping now. But definitely enjoying it so far. I have a feeling that I will want to continue, and lots. So I think you can expect this stream to happen again. Alright, let's see. Quit to menu. While you're all here, I kind of want to check out the controller. What's in extras? Menu style, whatever. There's the remap control, so I was right that you just couldn't do it within the game. So, let's reset defaults. Is what it is. What I want to do, though, before I change the mappings here, is to go to Steam and see like what Steam is presenting my controller as, and then I might adjust it from there. We'll see. But I can do that off camera. So until next time, folks, this is a good session. See ya.